Hello guys, my name is Keith Chua and today we'll be looking at how I shoot my photos while I'm fishing. I've not done any videos like this before, but a lot of my friends have been asking, how do I shoot my photos and videos while I'm fishing? So I decided let's do a video about it today. And yes, I'm in the UK right now. Behind me here, this is my flat. I'll be here until July working on my final year. That aside, let's get into the video, cue the intro. What sort of camera do I use? This iPhone 7. So many of us probably already use our phones when we are out there fishing because it's convenient, it's small, it's portable, you don't have to bring a bulky camera along, and most of the newer models are now waterproof. But how do you take this a step further? Start using more functions in this camera. Okay, when I'm out fishing and I get a fish, my friends will come up there, take out their phones, take 2 or 3 pictures, and that's it. When we get back, and I take a look at the shots later, sometimes I notice that the subject is out of focus, aka me or the fish is out of focus, and my background is extremely sharp. So that's not what you want. What you want is for your subject to be in focus and your background may be slightly out of focus, or it can still be sharp. The important thing is your subject needs to be focused. And how do you do that 100% of the time? You need to let the phone know where you want the camera to focus. This is done simply by tapping the subject on your touchscreen. Before you hit the shutter button, tap on your subject, be it the fish or your friend. Let the camera know that's where you want it to focus before hitting the shutter. I guarantee you'll get sharp shots 100% of the time after that. Also, when you're shooting outdoors, don't just take 2 or 3 shots, take 10, take 20 shots, take as many as you can, because you can always delete the extra shots, but you can't take more shots. You can't recreate the moment. Once you release the fish, there's no going back. You're not fucking swan diving into the water to get it, you won't get the moment back. So always take more shots, have more stuff to work with, and then you can delete them later, it doesn't matter. It's a bit like playing the odds. Out of 20, 10 might be good, but 3 or 4 might be spectacular, and 1 might be that shot, the money shot. So always shoot more, don't shoot less. Now on to tip number 2, framing. Now framing is key to make your subjects look aesthetically pleasing. And I do that simply by following the rule of thirds. It's the most basic photography rule. What it does is it splits your camera screen into 9 sections, and all you have to do is to get your subject into any of the 1/3. What I mean by that is, as long as it fits in one of the 3rd sections and it occupies the entire 3rd section, then it will make your subject look aesthetically pleasing. Let's look at a few examples. If we pull out the rule of thirds, you'll see that the subject lies in the right 1/3 of the frame and it occupies the entire right 1/3 of the frame as much as it can. This not only makes the subject look bigger, it also makes the subject look aesthetically pleasing. So I don't really know the theory behind this rule, but I know that if you follow this rule, you'll likely end up with a much nicer shot, a more well-composed shot. So there you have it, rule number 2, framing. But what happens if you know how to use the camera, you know how to tap to focus, you know how to frame your subjects, but you catch a fish and your friend comes in to take the photo and he doesn't know the rules? Well, that leads us on to our 3rd tip, post-processing. Don't run away. I know it sounds like a fucking complicated word, post-processing, oh, it's for the professionals, but no, you're wrong. You can do it too, it's very easy. This is how you post-process. First of all, you want to crop your images. If your friend takes a photo of you and your cat and the subject is misaligned or mispositioned, what you can do is just crop it. Cropping gives you the opportunity to reframe your photos. It doesn't matter if your photographer, isn't that good, or maybe he mispositioned the subject. By cropping it, you get to reframe your subject however you like, following the rule of thirds preferably. Once you're done cropping, color grade it. Color grading allows you to get details out of the highlights, put in more shadows, take out shadows if you want, well, mix it up however you want to make your photos stand out that much more, which is why I always color grade my photos. It might not be the most obvious color grade, well, some of you might not even notice that it's color graded, but I still do it anyway because my camera's not that good, but with post-processing, I can make the photo look much better than it was previously. If you're using a computer, the go-to app is Lightroom. all photographers use it, but it comes at a price. If you're thinking, oh, I'm not gonna spend that kind of money just to edit photos, I'm not professional, I'm not working, that's fine, that's fine. Another option is to use your phone to edit photos, and you can do that by downloading the Adobe Lightroom app. It's completely free. Go to the App Store, download it. I think you can use most of the functions, but there's just the tiniest bit, I think 10% of the functions where you need an active subscription. But to be honest, you don't need the 10% of the functions. I work the 90% most of the time. It works perfectly well for me. The good thing about the app is that you can do it on the go as well. You can do it in the bus, you can do it in class, when your teacher's not looking. You can do it anywhere you want. It's the most convenient thing you can have on your phone. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Adobe. I just think that this Lightroom app is one of the best editing softwares that you can have for your phone or your computer. So use it, download it, color grade, post-process your photos, and I'm sure your end result will be much better than what you've previously shot. So that's it from me, guys. We've come to the end of the video. If you like this sort of content and you think I should be producing more of this, let me know. Leave a like down below or subscribe to the channel, it means a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.